Yeah, very determined. The thing is, we need to save the time in the early game, too. Because otherwise, then we just end up with that red run not finished. Which I guess in the grand scheme of things isn't to say that run was bad, because at least compared to what we've worked through over the last month or two, it's actually pretty fast. But we're starting to reach that point in the speedrun where it's like actually improving is very difficult. A decent chunk of that is big RNG swings where you can lose 10 seconds or gain 10 seconds just because. And when my time was worse, 10 seconds wasn't that big of a deal, and now it's like, oh man, 10 seconds. Well, I mean, it's not to say that I can't improve either, because, like, I can definitely mini better, but it's one of those things where those swings that never used to impact me as much now is like, I dread them a lot. So, like, a bad premlog and a bad chapter 1 can offset, like, all of my improvements in the mid game. Because those improvements are they're gonna add up to a fairly big improvement. Except then they're all gonna go down the drain. Oops. I keep thinking back, like, to the world record that I've watched several times at this point. It's like, how did this guy not lose his mind? Having to reset as many times as is probably necessary to get such a god world record.
Oh, come on in.
Well, we got a second seal. We're not the most durable here, so this might be scary. And 10 is one of those where it's like, I guess we have a chance, but it's still so easy to die. Especially when we've only got 11 speed. Okay, well, we didn't take any extra damage, and our res is high enough that those mages couldn't even hurt us. Okay, so we're gonna be red for a bit here. So I fumbled that a little bit, and then that was a long on our shop because we had to run all the way down there. We'll make up a bunch of that going forward, at least hopefully. Could really use a bit more speed. But I do like where our magic is. Man. How'd I end up with 2 one-use tomes left? And wasting time with a pretty good level up. Okay, I'm liking our magic less now. It's in a decent position, but it's definitely falling behind, and that's a concern. Alright, gain a little bit of magic, please. Nope, I guess asking nicely is not gonna help. Oof. Well, I guess at least we're fast? Yeah, there's 1 point of magic. Two points of magic. Fred leveling up again. So we could have saved a bunch more time there, but Fred managed to lose about 4 seconds. Has a pretty big level up too. Keep getting strength. Well, this is definitely going to be a low magic run. We have to gain 15 magic. Wait, geez, that was a time save. I was worried for a second Libra wasn't actually gonna kill that guy. Like, crap, is Libra about to lose us like 8 seconds? Or more? Thankfully not, but that was definitely a bit of a panic moment. Hopefully this magic gain keeps up. Because quite frankly, we're gonna need it. Good chapter 11. Okay, don't forget Olivia. Don't forget the Elend. Magic has been doing well, though, like, it's a high bar, so it's still scary. could have been a little bit faster. Should have menued down to drop the alternate right away. Vegevana came in clutch with Spiritus. I mean, she'd have to be in our path, and it would cost 5 seconds to buy it, which is not great. Hmm. Well, we did gain Gale Force there, but we'll get it off the first kill in Chapter 15 anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. Nice. Also nice. There we go, there's 40 magic in the Merry Ways. Oh, that still managed to be a time loss. Yikes. I must have minued that really well in the BB. Got 30 defense too, so we're gonna hit max defense after Cervantes, which is nice. Yeah, this is a really bulky Bernie, actually. We can probably survive getting hit by both assassins in 23. Not that I'd want to get hit by all three, or by both, but take what we can get.
What can I fix you with?
Yeah, that menu was definitely not as good as it could have been. Marginal time loss. It's fine. Saw an arm scroll in there as we passed by. I think I would have not stopped for the Spirit Dust anyway if it was there. Yikes. I don't know why that was. Well, I guess I was a little bit slow with the elixir and stuff. And weapon changing. I don't think I weapon changed in the PB, but we definitely would have ended up breaking that Arc Thunder at an inopportune time if I'd left it, and that could have caused problems. Bigger problems than 5 seconds. Still, it would have been nice to not lose time there, but whatever. Do it again. Despite that missed menu, we actually still ended up saving time. Don't ask me how. Okay, let's go. No bully assassins. Said no bully, jeez. Oh, good time save there. Let's see if we lose half of it in chapter 24. Yeah, we missed a great night kill. Yeah, we lost half our time there. Great.
I carry only the finest.
Slow time loss there, it's fine. Well, here we go. Grima nobly. Grima nobly.
Stay focused.
Nice. Double crit? Double crit!
Damn you!
Well, PB by 17.8 seconds. And another hard endgame to run against, but take it. Getting ever so slightly closer to that sub 35. Still gonna be really hard to find 34 more seconds to save though. Or rather, I guess save all at once. Because we're gonna have the RNG not mess with us, and I'm gonna have to actually execute every chapter well. Also, because we can pretty much assume we're not gonna get the double crit in the end game. We're gonna need to find a way to make up like the extra 10 seconds there. Somewhere else. Because I think it would be a mistake to try to count on double crit every time. That will make for a very frustrating experience trying to PB. Okay, so splits. Premlog. I think that was what the fast Valadar, but not the player phase. Prologue. So in theory, it's possible to beat this, not on a consistent basis, because both of those aligning is kind of rare. Chapter 1, a little bit slower, but like negligibly slow, or so. We saved a bit in Chapter 2, which... that was weird. Like, I had to move around that mark. It was definitely a strange one. Chapter 3... a little bit of fumbling plus having durability misaligned, I guess. We also, I think our experience was misaligned too, because like, we normally don't gain a level on that night when we open the door. And then, like, we had to get Gale Force in Chapter 15, which is also weird. So I'm not sure what happened to the experience right there. Especially since, because we had to re-engage the mercenary in Chapter 2, in theory we had more experience. So, head scratch? Chapter 4 was kind of terrible. Like, a bunch of that was the second seal, but at the same time, we one rounded Lucina and still managed to lose like 4 seconds, which is... I don't know what's going on there. 5 was, I guess, a little bit of fumbling, so we lost time when we should have broken even. 6 was a big save. This is going to be a little rough to run against. 7 was a pretty big save. In part because of the Gregor swap, so we'll probably end up red in the future, but only like losing a second to second and a half, depending. As I get faster menuing the Gregor switch, we might soften that quite a bit too. Oh wait, that was chapter 8. Chapter 7 was... I guess part of that time was saved not using the concoction, but it's not like we won around to the boss. And then Fred gained a level there. So like, I'm not entirely sure why it was that much faster. Because we missed like key RNG elements. So I guess that'll help soften it. If we end up hitting the usual where Fred doesn't gain a level there, we should actually... Well, same performance would barely lose time, but we might be able to go faster. 9 lost a little bit of time, but that was this was pretty fast on my PB, if I recall correctly. And we can potentially save some extra time here if Libra kills his targets early. Which, that's a fairly rare event, so I probably shouldn't count on it. 10 was... small time loss. I don't think I minied that particularly slowly, so... I wonder if that was made up in between spawns, despawns, and level ups. Uh, 11 was a pretty big save. But I've been steadily getting better at menuing 11, so kinda glad that paid off. 12 was a little bit slower. Part of that is that I mismenued deployment a little bit, so I had to go back. But I must have had a really good 12 in the PB. Thanks for the GGs, Ivan. I wonder if some of this might be shuffled around too for... like some of these larger gains and the almost inexplicable small losses. I wonder if it's because the level up was shifted. Let's see, 13. I guess I must have been a little bit slow in the PB. Because like that was a pretty bog standard chapter 13. Hey Yoshi. Yeah, you stepped out to take out the recycling and we crit Grima twice, so we saved another 10 seconds-ish. When it would have otherwise probably been a bit of a smaller PB. I think this is... 14's unusually big because we didn't get Gale Force there. And I guess that's probably why we lost time in 15. So just shuffling between these two, when Gale Force was earned, which is like 2 to 3 seconds, uh, just between the icon and stuff. Fine, I think we saved a fraction of a second overall between these. Or a few fractions, just because, like, in Chapter 14, we get the Gale Force icon after the boss dies, usually. But we didn't get that there, so it didn't happen until Chapter 15. So it's like 0.3 of a second saved. Let's see, what else? 16. I actually fumbled that a little bit, so we could have saved a little more time. Because I moved Robin to the wrong tile initially. 19. So that was fumbling a little bit. Like, I overshot on the paladin and stuff. So it's not surprising that we lost a fraction of a second. 20, I guess I was slow on the elixir, on the weapon swap. Yeah, indeed, some of S is a little bit off because of the volatility of all these segments. 21, well that's a negligible save, that's basically whatever. I did fumble the attacks on some of the assassins. We probably could have actually saved about 2 seconds there. 22. Also, accidentally menued to crawl. I hate that part there. I don't know if it's eating my up input or what, or if I'm getting too antsy and mashing A too fast, but this definitely could have been a second and a half of extra time saved, but we accidentally menued to Crom instead of ending turn. 23 was a big save. It's another one of those ones like 11 where I've been steadily getting better, but it's difficult for us to actually get a run that captures that gold. So that 24 unfortunately was really good in the PV. So we lost 11 seconds there because we didn't get the 2 turn again. Actually, I guess that's where we make up the endgame here. So we got an unlikely event in endgame where we double crit, but then we missed the unlikely event, or semi-unlikely event in 24, so it balances out. And 25 with some very slight menuing hiccups, because I wanted to make sure I had the Thoron, not selecting the wrong tome against the Sorcerer and a Versa. That cost me about a second. And Grimo was a very nice dragon for endgame, so we made back our chapter 24 losses in endgame.
Crom, we have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I don't know.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand. Welcome back. It's over now.
I just realized the... Oh, it's not shiny yet. What the heck? Oh, because I have to click into it. That explains a lot. 'Cause I noticed that in my splits reviewing over the past while that sometimes it shows my cursor and sometimes it doesn't. But I guess now we figured out the mystery. I have to click in. Okay, so we do actually have time for more attempts at beating this PB now. So if anyone wants to throw a Robin out there, put it in chat.